Chapter 4. Then the spirit of separateness led Yeshua into the wilderness to be tempted by the adversary. He didn't eat any food for 40 days and 40 nights. And so afterwards he was very hungry. And the tempter came to him and said, "If you are the Son of Jehovah, tell these stones to become bread." But Yeshua answered and said, God's word says, men don't live by only eating bread, but their true life comes from everything that Jehovah says. And the adversary brought him to the great city that is set apart from all other cities, and had him stand on the very top of the temple. And he said to him, "If you are the Son of Jehovah, jump off. You know that God's word says he will tell his messengers to protect you, and they will pick you up in their hands so that you won't even hurt your foot on a stone." Yeshua said to him, "You also know that God's word says, you will not tempt Jehovah, your God." Again, the adversary brought him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. And he said to him, "I will give you all of these things if you fall down right now and adore me." Then Yeshua said to him, "Leave, Hasatan, because God's word says, you will adore your God, Jehovah, and only serve him." And the adversary went away, and the messengers of Jehovah came to him and helped him. But when Yeshua heard that Yohanan had been captured, he left and went to Galilee. And after leaving Nazareth, he came to live in Capernaum, by the side of the sea, in the borders of Zebulun and Naphtali, so that everything that the spokesman of God, Yeshayahu, said would come true. The land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, the way to get to the sea, the place where you cross the Jordan, the place of Galilee, the place in Galilee of the non-Judeans. The people who lived in the darkest darkness have seen the greatest light. Everyone who lived in that area lived in the shadow of death, but the light has dawned. From then on, Yeshua started proclaiming and saying, "Return and change your minds, because the reign of Jehovah is nearly here." And as he was walking on the shores of the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Shimon, who was also known as Kepha, and his brother Andreas. They were both fishermen, so they were throwing their nets into the sea. And Yeshua said to them, "Follow me, and I will make you become fishers of men." And immediately they dropped their nets and they followed him. And after he left that place, he saw two different brothers, Yaakov, son of Zebedee, and his brother Yohanan, in a boat with their father Zebedee. And they were fixing their nets, and he called them. And at once they left the boat and their father and followed him. Yeshua traveled in all Galilee, and he taught in their assemblies, and he proclaimed the good news of the kingdom, and he cured every sickness and disease among the people. And he became famous all around Syria, and the people brought him everyone who was ill, such as those with different kinds of diseases, and those who were living with terrible pain, and those under the power of evil spirits, and lunatics, and paralytics, and he healed them. And large crowds of people followed him from Galilee, and from the 10 cities, and from Jerusalem, and from Judah, and from the other side of the Jordan.